Carissa Blair, Miss Southeast Texas.
Ladies, I'm reading these names in no particular order. Now, our top 12 semifinalists. The first is Miss Southeast Texas, Carissa Blair. Miss Southeast Texas, Carissa Blair, step up to the microphone and meet the press.
Yes, reporter number 3, please.
How important to you is winning the Miss Texas USA title?
Well, since it's been a dream of mine since I was about 6 years old, it is very important to me. I've worked very hard to get here, but it is, of course, not the only thing in my life. And if I don't win tonight, it was for a reason. All I can do is do my absolute best and move on. Yes, reporter number 2.
What is your most prized possession and why?
Other than my family and friends, it is my Fighting Texas Aggie ring, of course. Yes, report number 1.
What is your most vivid childhood memory?
When I was a child, my most vivid memory was I was in the 4th grade and I got to play the part of Annie and sing the solo of Tomorrow. And that was every young girl's dream at that time. Reporter number 6.
How important is it to have a best friend?
I think that's very important. You always need somebody to talk to
Thank you very much, Miss Southeast Texas.
Thank
Carissa,
you.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but the rules demand that I do. At 60 seconds, Miss Bay Area. We'll begin with contestant number 1, Miss Southeast Texas, Carissa Blair. Carissa is a graduate of Texas A&M University, now an assistant account executive, and both a print and runway model. Our first semifinalist tonight is Miss Southeast Texas, Carissa Blair. Oh, this is a difficult job for the judges. Just one more contestant with a chance to become our Miss Texas USA for 1999. And that lucky young lady is Miss Southeast Texas, Carissa Blair. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5 finalists for the title of Miss Texas USA. What a lovely group of young women they are. I'm sure they're very thrilled to be your 5 finalists tonight, Texas. And they'll face tonight's final challenge right after this. And now let's talk finally with Miss Southeast Texas, Carissa Blair. Carissa? As you know, the United States is the leading nation of the free world. Do you think that this nation, as a leader, has an obligation to the rest of the world? And if so, what is that obligation?
I most definitely do think we have that obligation. The United States is very unique in that we have so many wonderful freedoms. We have the freedom to vote, we have the freedom to say so in our government, and that's very important. And that sets us apart, I think, from a lot of countries. A lot of countries wish they could be more like us, and they role model themselves after us. So I think definitely that is very important.
Thank you very much, Miss Southeast Texas, Carissa Blair. If you'll pause right there for our judges. And then return backstage with the other...
But she's old enough, I will show her.
Only 2 finalists remaining. Now in just a few seconds, one of you women will be named the first runner-up. Of course, the other will be our new Miss Texas USA, winning all of those gifts and prizes, including the new Ford Mustang from your Texas Ford dealers, the new full-length ranch mink coat from Sakowitz Furs in Houston, the trip to Singapore and Malaysia from Marco Polo Travel and Tours in Houston, all of the other great prizes as well. And just as all the other Miss Texas USAs before you, the chance to become the next Miss USA. The first runner-up, I'll remind you first, of course, about the importance of the first runner-up, because if Miss Texas USA for any reason cannot fulfill her reign, then of course that's the responsibility of the first runner-up to take over as our new Miss Texas USA. The first runner-up is Miss Dallas Stacey Outhouse, Carissa Blair, Miss Southeast Texas. You're the new Miss Texas USA. Carissa Blair, accept your crown and your yellow Texas roses and take your new walk as Miss Texas USA for 1999. Here is your beautiful full-length ranch mink coat from Sackowitz Spurs of Houston. And here, Carissa, are the keys to your new Ford Mustang from your Texas Ford dealers. Congratulations, Carissa Blair, our new Miss Texas USA. I'm Dan O'Rourke. On behalf of myself, Christine Friedel, Miss Texas USA, Carissa Blair, and the Crystal Group, thanks very much. God bless. Good night, and we'll see you again next year. Will make you happy.
Yeah.